Marketing Session 12, Chapters 15, 16, and 17. The 5 components of integrated marketing communications. Of all components of integrated marketing communications, these are most popular because these two components are very different: advertising versus sales promotion. We have 5 topics or 5 elements concerning sales promotions and advertisement. In sales promotions, time frame is short term. Price promotion, increase in sale instantly, decrease in price instantly increases sales. In advertising, the time frame is long term, cannot instantly increase sales in short term. The effect on current sales is sales promotion will be strong, whereas in advertising it will be weak. Carryover effect on sales, effects realized in subsequent months. For sales promotions, it is weak and sometimes negative. In advertising, it is strong. Effect on brand equity. For sales promotion, it is negative, but for advertising, it is positive. The major role for sales promotion is to provide incentives to buy, whereas advertising is reasons to buy, providing reasons to buy. One, advertising. In advertising, there are 5 M's. One is the mission, objectives, setting. It can be informative advertising, and it appears in the introduction stage of the product life cycle. Increase awareness of products and knowledge. That's the objective. It could be a persuasive advertising. It should be used in the growth or early maturity stage, and the objective is to focus on liking, preferences, conviction in terms of buyer readiness stages. Reminder advertising. It should be used in the decline stage, and the reminder advertising objective could be reminded consumers about the existence of product or brand, reminding consumers where to buy the product, and reminding consumers during the off-season. Remind consumers during the off-season product. The second N for the advertising part is budget decisions. 4 common methods to determine communication budget. If it is affordable in terms of percentage of sales, competitive parity, or objective and tasks. May also consider the product life cycle stage, market share, differentiability. The third part is message, where the message should follow the AIDA method, which is attention, interest, desire, and action. And it takes into account the buyer readiness stage. And in the buyer readiness stages, we have awareness, knowledge, liking, preferences, conviction, and last is it's purchase. Develop creative concept, the big idea. Identify customer benefits. Develop creative concept, big idea. Meaningful. Pointing out benefits makes the product more desirable. Believable. Customers should be able to believe promised benefits. Distinctive. Advertisers should be able to deliver unique benefits. Message execution style, lifestyle, fantasy, image, technical expertise. Scientific evidence. Tone, if it is positive, humor, memorable, and attention-getting words. Do you Facebook? Format, illustration, headline, copy. The fourth M is media, selecting advertising media. Media type decision, TV, radio, magazine, newspaper, outdoor, direct mail, and internet. Media vehicle decision, if you want to use TV, which TV station do you want to use? Media timing decision, summertime or winter time or continuously spending money. How do you want to allocate money over time? Reach, frequency, and impact. Reach is the percentage of customers who will be exposed to our advertising. Example, 80% of target customers will be exposed to your advertising. Frequency, how many times will they be exposed to your advertising? Impact, what is the qualitative value of that exposure? GRP, or gross rating point, is the exposure in terms of reach times frequency, R times F. Example, 80% of customers will be exposed to our advertising. On average, they are exposed twice, so in this case, GRP, or gross rating point, is 160, which can be calculated using the formula reach times frequency. Reach in this case is 80% and the frequency is 2. Now suppose 20% are exposed 8 times. GRP is still 160. You have a choice to focus on wide, small audience, repetitive exposure. Determine this depending on the objective. Okay, the weighted exposure, R times F times I. Reach times frequency times impact. That is the weighted exposure. An example, advertising on Business Week. GRP is 160. Impact is 1. Weighted exposure is 160. Tabloid. GRP is 160. Impact is 0.1. We have the weighted exposure is 16. Same GRP, weighted impact can be different. Decision on media types. Medium, advantages, disadvantages. The medium, for example, newspapers, had the advantage of being high believably facts in newspapers. Disadvantages, short life. Life is 1 day. Television, advantages per exposure, cost is low. Disadvantages, expensive. Clutter, quick exposure. Direct mail, high audience selectivity, customer characteristics as advantages, but disadvantages is that it can be junk mail image. Radio as a medium has the advantage of good local acceptance, and the disadvantage is that attention level is low. For magazines, we have credibility, prestige, long life, pass a long relationship. That's the advantage. The disadvantages could be high cost. For medium as outdoor, it's high repeat exposure, highway billboards, like in highway billboards. And the disadvantage is the little audience selectivity. Internet advantage is that it has interactive capabilities, and the disadvantages are demographically skewed audience. Demographically skewed audience. Decision on media vehicle, magazine, advertising, Business Week, or The Economist. must balance media cost against media factors. Media factors: audience characteristics, attention, and editorial quality. Audience characteristics. Typical Business Week readers are in the middle level of management and are more practical and younger and more open-minded characteristics of Business Week readers. The Economist. Older readers, typically higher level of management, more theory-oriented and conservative. Attention level, conservative and theory-oriented versus practical. Editorial quality, believability. Decision on media timing. Scheduling of advertising over the course of a year. Patterns of ads, continuity, and pulsing. The fifth M is measurement. After advertising program, measure effectiveness of advertising. Let's say we have brand A, brand B, and brand C. Ad expenditure is 2 million, 1 million, or 500,000. Share of voice, we have share of voice 57.1%. 57.1%, and the market share is 40%. Ad effectiveness is the division of 40 is the result. 40 over 57.1 is around 7%. That's the ad effectiveness. The same way we can calculate the ad effectiveness for brand B. We have 100%, and for C, we have the ad effectiveness of 220. The conclusion for this part is that brand A is overspending the advertising. Why? Because it has less than 100%. Advertising is efficient when we get the 1 or 100%. Brand C is super efficient or need to increase advertising spending. It's super efficient because it has 220%. Sales promotion.